Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Julio Teheran got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets, 5-3. The Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats, 8-5. The Giants put together 10 total hits as they took down the Fish in Miami, 5-4. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 5-3. Jose Quintana got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers, 6-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Redbirds picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Padres, 9-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates halted their 6-game losing streak as they got a road win against Arizona, 5-1. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 7-4. Matt Duffy drove home 3 runs as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays, 6-5. The Boston Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore, 5.
Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Next up for New York, Ahmed Rosario. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to, you want to get greedy, D-Ro, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home, and this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He hit over 350 last month, just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Now in the box, Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's a .375 hitter. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line. Schimpf picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Ender Enciardi. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Here's Jay Bruce now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
A man at second with one down, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bruce leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis is there. 2 down.
Batting 7, first baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Striding in, Adrian Gonzalez. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Comes set and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Newcomb is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V. The stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Tyler Flowers.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Charlie Culberson waits on deck. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Culberson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 1-0 misses off the plate. The 2-0 popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That's
got him looking. And that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Swanson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home. Striding into the box, Lane Adams. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning now. Before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Stepping in for the Braves, Sean Newcomb. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Set to deal on 2-2, and he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing, and he pops him up. on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves will strand 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here now is
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2, full count. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
There's a strike.
Count was 2-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Another full count pitch on its way. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Conforto leads off first with 1 away. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes, number 28 on the season, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The right fielder, number 19, James Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. And there are two away now.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Todd.
Riding in once again, Todd Frazier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
So 1-1. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Albies brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Leading off for the Braves.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Just tongue in there on that one. The 1-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Bruce on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. I'm set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Adrian now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Three and 0 now. The 3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
3-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking 2 right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Sean Newcomb. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. is taken. Strike one.
1-1.
Newcomb aboard here at first with nobody out. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Skied into straightaway right. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. They trade. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Drupal Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. He's set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Inciarte is retired, and there's one away. Ready once again, Ryan Schimpf. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Rosario takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Sam Freeman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Flowers is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher.
Ready for another chance. Noah Syndergaard 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Frazier stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. Turned on down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball. You get up to warm up in the 9th. And you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save. And all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Striding in once again, Charlie Culberson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 0-1 the count.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Charlie Culberson is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Albies, base runner at first with 1 out. High pop up. And and Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Freddie Freeman will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 10 for him on the year. And the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run. Jose Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schimpf backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 2-0 home. Is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And a relay home, and he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! A two-run homer that time for Todd Frazier, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career, and the lead is now 7-2. Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Popped him up. Schimpf over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, Gary Levin.
Brandon Nimmo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Hit in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 38, Anthony Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Bruce at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as is now a 7-3 game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Ryan Schimpf comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Dero. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ryan Schimpf with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty B, you know what, Dero, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge, and that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about
swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air down the left field line, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 7 and the Braves 4. Peter Moylan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count. The pitch jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 home. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Missed with a slider. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out of the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 44.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Braves.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's another 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Johan Camargo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out from the bases empty. He'll check in here at 256. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Luke over toward first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these 2 teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. 2 evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Noah Syndergaard hangs win number 11 on his line, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Sean Newcomb pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line.